I don't think God wants people to be poor. Well, what does school teach you about money? And the answer is nothing. You will learn how to use debt as money. So once you learn how to use debt as money, you can never say, I can't afford it. Because poverty hurts.
Listen up, dream chasers. We're all well aware that amassing a fortune isn't a stroll in the park. But fear not, for the road to riches becomes far smoother when you're guided by those who've already conquered its twists and turns.
Debt and taxes make the rich richer. Debt and taxes make the poor and middle class poorer.
After selling thousands of copies of his paradigm-shifting book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the illustrious American maverick, Robert Kiyosaki, has transformed into a veritable guru for those in pursuit of financial independence.
That's lesson number one. The rich don't work for money. Don't you touch that stuff.
You said when someone gives you a paycheck, something inside of a person just shuts off.
Well, it's not even that. They've already sucked the life out of your paycheck. The people that are being screwed today are the poor and middle class because they work for money. You know, the banker friends, they're not working for money.
They have money working for them.
Yep.
Right.
Very big difference in mentality here. So we have, in America today, we have, even Ray Dalio of Bridgewater, one of the biggest hedge fund guys in America. He's saying this gap between the rich and everybody else is too wide. Well, you could have seen that back in 1972, because the moment you corrupt money, the very thing that everybody works for, saves, counts on, they were screwed anyway. And our school systems, fake money, fake teachers, fake assets, part of that same system.
And how does the fake teachers coming in from there, they reinforce those same ideas? They teach us to be employees, right? To not make mistakes.
Go to school,
right?
Get a job.
And it's very subtle, right?
Yep.
They don't say, I'm gonna train you to be a worker bee the rest of your life, but they educate you in a way where that's what you come out.
Right.
Imagine this. You're at the crossroads of learning from one who's mastered the art of wealth accumulation, a path less complicated, as Kiyosaki famously declared that amassing riches through corporate ladders is a path much steeper than the route of real estate investments and entrepreneurship. According to him, toiling away solely for a monthly paycheck, as he vividly describes as the rat race, is akin to running on a never-ending treadmill, much like those caged rodents spinning their wheels endlessly. The irony? No matter how hard they hustle, they remain trapped, unable to escape. But fear not, dear viewer. Kiyosaki reveals his secret formula, making money work for you. He boldly advocates adopting the mindset of the affluent, always seeking income-generating assets like rental properties, stocks, or bonds, whereas the less fortunate often acquire liabilities like homes or vehicles, mistakenly thinking they're laying the foundation for riches. Hold tight, because this video is about to unveil the treasure trove. Brace yourself as we delve into the 10 awe-inspiring nuggets from Robert Kiyosaki that are destined to reshape your financial destiny. Number 1. Shifting mindset, the ultimate key. Conquering wealth begins in your mind. No matter how hard you run, how much you learn, it all remains futile until you reshape your mental landscape to embrace abundance. Kiyosaki's journey began with a revelation. Having two dads, one rich and one poor, wasn't about finances. It was about their divergent mindsets. And the game changer? Transitioning from "I can't afford it" to "How can I afford it?" Number 2. Structure for success. Imagine building an empire, not a product. Crafting your venture to thrive independently of your constant supervision, generating income even as you sleep.
But a poor person with a poor personal economy, all they're going to see is a bad economy, because they don't know how to make money in any economy. And a middle class person, they have a middle class economy. What they want is a nice house and a steady paycheck and the job and the car. And so when you take their job away, to them, that's disaster.
Number 3. Safeguarding your gold mine. It's time to debunk the myth of traditional savings. Protecting your hard-earned money against the creeping claws of inflation is the true deal. Kiyosaki's wisdom? Invest in assets that stand strong against the test of time. Number 4. Embracing the bravery in failure. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your guide. An entrepreneur's journey brims with valuable lessons. Embrace failures, for they are the crucibles forging your path to prosperity. Number 5. Breaking free from conventional education. Knowledge extends far beyond textbooks. Acquiring skills like negotiation, marketing, and leadership is your golden ticket to securing a legacy.
So the entrepreneur is not so much the business. The entrepreneur is really the mindset and the skill sets and the different set of rules. You see, I don't operate, small business does not operate in the same rules as big business. Entrepreneur is a mindset first, a skill set, and rules. And depending upon whether you're an employee or a small business, the rules are different. The mindsets are different. The skill sets are different.
Number 6. The power of a comprehensive blueprint. Think big, but start small.
If you learn never to work for money, you'll be a rich man.
Breaking down colossal dreams into actionable steps is the ultimate motivator. Each achieved step fuels the fire of accomplishment. Number 7. Risk, the beacon of reward. If higher rewards beckon, bolder risks must be embraced. Kiyosaki, echoing his rich dad, champions the fusion of technical know-how and daring, for timely action spells the difference between prosperity and mediocrity. Number 8. Learning through experience. Robert started small, like most of us. His first investment, a modest $18,000 condo in Hawaii, purchased with borrowed funds. His ventures, a testament that experience is the truest guide, molding intellect and driving earnings.
Everybody says, I'm going to buy a house. And everybody says, my house is an asset. That's not true. Your house is a liability. I don't care if you have no debt on it or not. A house is a liability. Same as if you have a car. A car is a liability. And the reason for that is, as we talked about earlier, the 6 words that are basics of financial education, financial intelligence: income, expense, asset, liability. And the 2 other words are cash flow. So when you look at the average person, they have a job, money comes in here, they pay for their house, and the money goes to a bank through a mortgage. So it's not an asset because the cash is flowing out, so it's a liability. So the definition of liability, does it take money from your pocket? And for an asset, does it put money in your pocket? So when I have a rental property here, it puts money in my pocket. So if I live in the house, it's a liability, because even if I have no debt on it, I still have taxes, depreciation, repairs, and upkeep, insurance, and all this. When I rent a property, I've done a good job buying it and structuring it. Every month it sends me money. So I started off when I was 25. I had a little 1-bedroom condo, and it put 25 bucks in my pocket. It was a start. So this was good debt. You see, the debt also went out and paid, but it also put $25 in my pocket. So net, I was making money from my little house. So today, my wife and I own 6,500 of them. And every month, 6,500 houses put money in my pocket. My people who live in them love me and all this because they have a place to live. But all of this comes from debt.
Number 9. Investing in your fountain of wealth. In Kiyosaki's world, the mind is your biggest treasure trove. Don't just buy investments, invest in knowledge. Escape pitfalls, acquire know-how, and pave your way to a richer tomorrow.
So as an entrepreneur, I don't need a paycheck. I don't need anybody to take care of me. If my government doesn't like me, I move to another country because they need entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs have one thing in common: they keep going.
Number 10. Your unique path to success. Buckle up, because comparison is the thief of your unique journey. While others may tout their successes, every triumph is painted with struggles unseen. Embrace your path, for it's your key to realizing your dreams. Embrace for impact. Smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to elevate your financial journey. This video is your golden ticket to mastering the art of wealth, guided by none other than Robert Kiyosaki himself. Let's make history together.